Stop. Just stop scrolling. Right now. Take a breath. Look at yourself. Really look. Think about every single person you've chased in your life. Every friend, every crush, every colleague, every family member who you gave too much attention to and got nothing back. That pit in your stomach, that frustration, that embarrassment, that quiet gnawing anger at yourself when you realize all your energy, all your time, all your emotion was wasted on people who barely cared. Feels familiar, doesn't it? That's not weakness, that's awareness. And awareness is the first step to power. Here's the brutal truth. The more you chase, the less they value you. The more you beg, the weaker you become. The more you over-explain, the less respect you earn. And the moment you stop caring, the moment you detach, everything changes. Suddenly, they notice you. Suddenly, they chase. Suddenly, the little things, your smile, your laugh, your confidence, the way you carry yourself, become irresistible. And the kicker? You didn't even try. Pause for a moment and think about your life. Someone ignores your messages, doesn't reply, doesn't call. Most people panic. They overthink, they chase, they beg, they overcompensate, and every move pushes the other person further away. That's the trap most people fall into, chasing, pleading, overcompensating, and losing all control. Now, imagine the opposite. Imagine if you stopped reacting, stopped chasing, focused on your life, your career, your fitness, your hobbies, your circle of true friends. You smiled without needing approval. You laughed without asking for attention. And suddenly, they reach out. They notice. They chase. They wonder why you're different. Why suddenly you're untouchable. Scarcity, mystery, silence. These aren't tricks. These are laws of human nature, and once you understand them, you hold power over almost every social interaction you engage in. This is not soft advice. This is strategy. Machiavelli studied power, not feelings. He understood influence, control, perception, and centuries later, his rules still apply. People chase unpredictability. People chase those who do not react. People chase those who cannot be owned, controlled, or predicted. Most people live their lives in constant pursuit, chasing attention, validation, approval, sacrificing their energy, peace, and self-respect just to be noticed. But here's the silent law most never understand. People chase what they cannot control and flee what they can control. Cling too hard and you become predictable. You lose value, detach, and suddenly you become magnetic, even if you never asked for it. Detachment is not apathy. It's not coldness. It's control. It's power. It's the subtle force that flips the game. And the results? People chase. They notice. They respect. They even fear losing you. Have you ever noticed how someone acts differently the moment you stop reacting? That's not coincidence. That's psychology. When someone insults you, ignores you, or tests you, most people react emotionally. They argue, they explain, they defend, they chase. Every reaction exposes weakness. Every reaction hands them power. But the detached person, they do the opposite. They smile, they stay calm, they observe. Silence does the work. Silence is magnetic. Humans are wired to notice tension, mystery, unpredictability. Silence creates all three. Stop giving your energy to people who test you and watch the shift. Curiosity spikes, desire ignites. They start chasing without even realizing why. Let's talk control. Control is the trap most fall into. Wanting attention, needing validation, trying to prove themselves. But here's the truth. Real power belongs to those who don't need it. Think about a colleague constantly trying to impress the boss, always talking, always showing effort, always seeking recognition. Now, think about another colleague who quietly works, speaks only when necessary, and never begs for acknowledgement. Who will people notice? Who will they respect? Who will they chase? The answer is clear. Detachment commands attention. Distance is power. Absence is power. Scarcity is power. There's a reason the saying exists. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. It's not just romance. It's human nature. When you create space, physically, emotionally, mentally, you become rare. Scarcity triggers desire. People chase what they cannot have. They chase the unpredictable. Let's make this practical. Social media is a perfect example. People obsess over those who post rarely, unpredictably, mysteriously. Why? Because unpredictability is magnetic. When someone doesn't react the way we expect, our curiosity spikes. Attention grows, desire rises. Being everywhere, always available, always eager, that kills intrigue. Detachment preserves it. Absence doesn't make you mean, it makes you magnetic. It makes people wonder, envy, desire. Here's another truth. When someone chases you, often they are feeding their own ego, not falling in love. Chasing proves they matter. Chasing reassures them of control. But unless you understand the game, it doesn't benefit you. A detached person lets them chase. They don't feed the ego. They control the energy without lifting a finger. Power is in being untouchable while others chase. The moment you grasp this, everything changes. Respect, attention, desire, all come naturally. Let's make it even clearer. A woman constantly texts her partner, trying to get attention. He grows distant. She chases. Interest fades. Now she stops. She focuses on herself, her work, her friends, her life. She invests in herself. Suddenly, he notices. He reaches out first. He wants her back. Why? Because she detached. She became unpredictable. She became magnetic. The same applies in friendships. You always initiate plans. You always check in. You always follow up. They stop reaching out. You panic. But if you detach and focus on yourself, suddenly they call first. They notice your absence. They start chasing. This is universal. Even family dynamics obey the same rules. You always try to please. Always follow rules. Always bend over backward for approval. People get used to it. They take it for granted. Now imagine you detach. Politely, confidently, silently. You don't explain. You don't beg. You live for yourself. Suddenly, family members notice. Suddenly, they respect your boundaries. Suddenly, they chase your attention. Many confuse detachment with coldness. They think it's being mean. It's not. Detachment is rooted in confidence. Confidence in your value, confidence in your life, confidence in your boundaries. When you operate from this place, insults, neglect, criticism, they bounce off. And ironically, this is what makes people respect you more, desire you more, chase you more. Detachment is emotional intelligence. It's choosing where to invest energy and where not to. It's subtle, silent power, almost invisible, but impossible to ignore. Stop obsessing over messages. Don't wait for a reply. Live your life. Stop over-explaining. If someone misinterprets, it's their problem, not yours. Invest in yourself. Pick up hobbies. Work on fitness. Read. Grow. Create boundaries. Don't bend over backward for approval. Let silence speak. Your presence alone communicates confidence and power. Every time you detach, you flip the energy in the room. People notice. They start chasing. And the best part? They don't even know why. Think about work. You try to impress everyone. You're desperate for approval. People see the neediness. Then there's the person who quietly works, does their job, smiles, doesn't seek attention. Who do people notice? Who do they respect? Who do they chase? It's the same in friendships. Stop being the one who always organizes, always reaches out. Let them notice your absence. Watch the shift. People don't chase what they can control, they chase what they cannot. Mystery, confidence, unpredictability. Stop clinging, stop begging, stop overexplaining. Detach, live fully, live unapologetically. Watch the world respond in ways you never imagined. True power is silent, subtle, untouchable. That is the power of detachment. Before you go, think about this. Apply it today. Notice the subtle changes in how people respond. Hit like if this resonates. Leave a comment with one change you'll make today. Subscribe to learn more about human psychology that actually works. Detach, observe, smile. Let the world respond. You'll notice subtle shifts. Your respect rises, their interest spikes, the chase begins. And you stay calm, confident, untouchable. That is the ultimate mastery of dark psychology.